The most expensive bottle of wine ever sold in the US cost $500,000.
The most expensive bottle of wine sold right here in central New York costs $3,000.
But is the quality of wine always associated with the price?
Or is it possible to afford a bottle of delicious wine without burning a hole in your pocket?
Wine Economics conducted a study using 6,000 blind tasting participants.
They found a cheaper bottle of wine may taste as good as an expensive bottle to people who haven't had any wine training.
So we conducted a small experiment to find out for ourselves.
We asked 4 graduate students to taste 2 differently priced bottles of Shiraz.
We kept the cheaper bottle on the left and the more expensive one on the right.
3 out of the 4 students liked the cheaper bottle of wine better.
As a more expensive one.
Only Logan Bonney, a home brewer, liked the more expensive one.
The right one's more expensive.
And this is consistent with another study by Wine Folly, which says expensive wines are enjoyed more by wine experts, while average drinkers enjoy it slightly less.
Can you tell the difference between a $5 and a $15 wine?
We spoke to wine expert Tory Grant to find out what his thoughts on taste and wine prices were.
I think that expensive wines taste better, yes or no?
No, they don't have to. Or not necessarily, I guess.
Students from Professor Grant's class also agreed.
We drink Dom Perignon in this class, which is known for being very expensive, and a lot of students end up not liking it. And then there's an $8 wine you drink that a lot of students end up loving. So.
Society can be easily influenced by Hollywood and pop culture, and when it comes to choosing wine, it's not any different.
In the movie Sideways, Pinot Noir was portrayed as one of the good quality wines, while Merlot wasn't.
After the movie was released, sales of Pinot Noir skyrocketed, while sales of Merlot declined.
Just like trends affect the sale of wine, the cost of wine is affected by different reasons. For example, brand.
Branding, creating an image around wine, that gives it value. That $1,000 bottle of wine isn't $1,000 in ingredients, it's a $1,000 label.
Professor Grant reveals other reasons why people buy expensive wine.
People buy wines for different reasons. Some of them buy it as a collectible, some buy it as an investment.
So spending more money on wine doesn't necessarily mean it'll taste any better.
As long as you're not a wine connoisseur, a cheaper bottle of wine will not only taste good, but also save you some extra cash.
So trust your taste buds and not your wallet.
Because Newhouse knows, and now you do too. I'm Aishwarya Choudhury.
And I'm Kerene Limage for NCC News.